Some big changes are coming to one of Hamilton's busiest streets. Every day, drivers use Main Street to get to the city's downtown core or make their way to the East End. Tonight, we're learning lanes will be reduced, and it will happen this summer. Nicole Martin joined us from Main Street earlier tonight with those details.
Council voted back in May to make Main Street two-way traffic, but that will take some time. And as the city is dealing with one of the deadliest years on record when it comes to pedestrian fatalities, they have released a short-term plan today for Main that will reduce lanes from 5 down to 4. By the end of August, the city says Main Street will be repainted to allow 4 lanes rather than 5 between Dundurn and Sherman Avenue. According to Hamilton's top road official, it will create a pedestrian buffer along the south sidewalk. In the complete streets design guidelines, they show an illustration of a sidewalk with an example of a buffer zone. On the north side of Main, there will be the removal of parking restrictions during morning and afternoon rush hour to encourage more parking there. Timing of signals at intersections will give more time for pedestrians to cross, and the city will install numeric countdown displays as well. That should be completed by the end of the year. Plus, there's a proposed ban on right turns on a red at many Main Street intersections, except ones with transit stops like John and James Street. Council will be presented with those details on Friday in order to pass a new bylaw to make it happen. There's also the consideration of adding speed cameras along Main.
One of the other things councillors were mentioning was about the synchronized lights. Is that something the city's looking at changing along Main?
The improvements that we're making at intersections by including pedestrian leading intervals, as well as changing the time to allow pedestrians across the road, that will impact the amount of green time that you'll see out there. So the green wave will be reduced, and it will have an impact on the speeding throughout the corridor. So what we'll see is a reduction in speeding along the corridor.
The city also released its annual collision report. They say it highlights the importance of creating a safer design for city streets. There were 9 fatal pedestrian collisions in 2021 compared to 4 the year before. But already here in 2022, 20 collisions have involved cyclists and pedestrians. 12 have been deadly, which is the highest number of pedestrian fatalities in 5 years. And we've also learned that the city's first ever pedestrian scramble crosswalk will happen right outside City Hall by the end of the year here at Main Street and Summers Lane. It will display a walk signal in all directions at the same time, so it will be a free-for-all for pedestrians. A comparison is Dundas and Yonge in downtown Toronto. Nicole Martin, CHCH News.